What is quality of life and how to measure it?
Quality of life is a complex concept that does not have a single definition. It is the capability of living beings to survive and flourishing in a place, thanks to the economic, social and ecological conditions of that place. Based on the work done by international organizations, in particular OECD and Eurostat, ESPON made an important contribution in providing a solution to integrate quality of life in policy and to measure it based on a place-based and citizen-centric approach. ESPON looked into a cross-border area of three NUTS3 regions, Coastal Karst, County of Istria and Trieste, to provide inspiration and insight for discussion to policymakers, stakeholders and experts on how to measure quality of life.
What does it make this cross-border case particularly interesting?
One area, three borders. This cross-border region is highly integrated, with historical ties and intense commuting flows related to the labor market, tourism and education. We have three national borders separating three cities within a travel time of less than 1 hour. The largest urban area is Trieste in Italy, followed by Pula in Croatia and Koper in Slovenia. Three different states are regulating the life of citizens in this functional area. Not surprisingly, in this cross-border area, there are different approaches for measuring quality of life. In Italy, the system for measurement of the quality of life is already established. In Slovenia, it is proposed at the level of statistical regions, and in Croatia is not established. Interviews were carried out to identify the main domains that make quality of life better in this cross-border area. We have engaged those that have the better insight on the current quality of life in this area from different perspectives: local stakeholders, statisticians, policymakers, representatives of local government, residents and students. The domains referred as the most relevant were housing, education and personal health, followed by healthcare, work, personal safety, healthy environment, self-actualization, and institutional trust. This information was then used as a starting point to support a large discussion involving citizens, universities, experts, stakeholders, and policymakers on the selection of indicators to measure and monitor quality of life in this cross-border region, including the identification of missing data. Please be aware that measuring quality of life is not just a venture for experts and policymakers. Because we get what we measure, policymakers need to ask citizens what they value the most as part of their living conditions. This will allow policymakers to design and to implement more efficient, place-based and coordinated public policies. This is what we call a citizen-centric approach and has been implemented as a pilot case of a quality of life living lab in this cross-border region. This case provides inputs and inspiration for other regions in Europe, and in particular for the implementation of the territorial agenda of the European Union, bringing Europe closer to the citizens and a better future for all places.